Good morning, students. This is our chapter Control and Coordination. Here we already discussed about control and coordination in plants, where we talk about some hormones. Next we talk here about control and coordination in animals. We already done that part. Here we discuss the part of nervous system. As we said that human being has nervous system to control and coordinate their body functions. Here we discuss the part of nervous system. The nervous system can be divided into two parts. As you see in your slide, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Because central nervous system is consisting brain and spinal cord, and peripheral nervous system consisting of all nerves of the body like cranial nerves, spinal nerves and visceral nerves. Okay, we already discussed here about three types of nerve and their function. And so peripheral nervous system can be further divided into two parts: voluntary nervous system and autonomic nervous system. Voluntary nervous system means which is under voluntary control from the brain, means those activity which is done by the controlling function of brain, that one is voluntary nervous system. And autonomic nervous system means which operate automatically or involuntary, like your heartbeats. Okay, so this is the classification of nervous system into various parts. Okay, so here we discuss about the peripheral nervous system. But when we talk about peripheral nervous system, means when all the nerves of the body together make up the peripheral nervous system, that one is PNS. They all enter or have leave the central nervous system. Means the three types of nerves which make up the peripheral nervous system are spinal nerves, cranial nerves and visceral nerves. So spinal nerves arise from the spinal cord along most of the length of spinal cord and spread throughout the body except head. Okay, so and if we talk about nerves, then motor nerves are described as mixed nerves. Cranial nerves arise from the brain and spread throughout the head. They also carry both sensory and motor neuron. And visceral nerves are the special kind of nerve, mostly which are connected to the brain. Okay, they also connected to the internal organ of the body. So visceral nerves also carry both sensory and motor nerves, because motor nerves form that motor neuron present in our brain, sensory nerve present in our spinal cord, and visceral nerve are connected to internal part of the body, and it also carry both sensory and motor neuron. Okay, now here we go with some important reflex action and reflex art. Means the simplest form of response in the nervous system is reflex action. This is rapid automatic nervous to a stimulus which is not under the voluntary control of the brain. It is described as involuntary action. A reflex action is one which we perform automatically. It is comparatively simple form of behavior in which the same stimulus produces the same response every time. So moving our hand away or touching a hot plate is an example of reflex action. Similarly, moving our foot away when we step or something is sharp, or a snake in your road. This is an example of reflex action. Okay. Even a knee jerk movement of diaphragm during respiration, coughing, yawning, means blinking of eyes. Okay, this is yawning, this is blinking of eyes, this sneezing, all are reflex actions. In a reflex action, we are unaware that anything is going to happen. So reflex action are the action which we do not without thinking to protect ourselves. Means like for example, coughing is a reflex action which clear our windpipes and without thinking to protect ourselves. Okay, the pupil of our eyes get smaller in bright light. This reflex action protect the retina of our eyes from damage due to much of light. So the pupil of our eye get bigger in dim light so as to help us see properly even in dim light. Okay. So the pathway or a route taken by nerve impulses is a reflex action. Means how these all things is happening properly and which type of pathway it is follow. That pathway is called reflex arc. So reflex arc allow rapid responses. Okay, like a reflex action is an autonomic response to a stimulus, means way in which we respond to a stimulus in our reaction to touching like hot object very quickly and without thinking about it pull our hand away like this. Okay, we respond to a stimulus is hot object. Okay, is our reaction to touching a hot object like a pan over here very quickly and without thinking about it we pull our hand away. This short very fast automatic response is called reflex action. Okay, so the heat is sensed by a heat receptor. We already discussed about it, thermoreceptor in our hand, and the receptor triggers an impulse in a sensory neuron which transmits the message to the spinal cord, and here the impulse is passed on to relay neuron, which is turn passes it to a motor neuron, and the motor neuron pass the impulse to a muscles in our arm, and the muscle then connect and pull our hand away from the hot plate. So the muscle of arm is an effector because it responds to the stimulus, and this path along which the impulse travel is called reflex arc. Okay, so reflexes of this type which involve only the spinal cord are called spinal reflexes. It's produced in a spinal cord, but the message of reflex action taken also goes into a reach of the brain. Okay, so when we lift a hot plate, then along with heat the pain produced by heat also act as stimulus. Okay, so those reflex action which involve brain are called cerebral reflexes. Okay, cerebral reflexes occur in the organ present in the head because these organs are directly connected to the brain, and it is very clear from the following example that our eyes are present in the head in dim light. The pupil a hole in the front of eye is large so that more light can enter into the eye and make us see properly even in dim light. Now when a bright light shines into our eyes, then the pupil of our eye automatically becomes shrink, smaller, and prevent the damage to the retina of eye from too much light. So the contraction of pupil of our eye automatically in the presence of bright light is an example of cerebral reflex. Okay, so I hope you understand how reflex action going to be here. Okay, now we talk here about next the part of peripheral nervous system, autonomic nervous system and voluntary nervous system. So what is difference between autonomic nervous system and voluntary nervous system in peripheral nervous system, PNS? So the automatic nervous system is that the term auto means self and nomos means governing. So autonomic nervous system means the self-governing nervous system. Means the autonomic nervous system is that part of peripheral nervous system which control the activity of organ inside our body automatically without our thinking about them. Okay, like breathing, like heartbeat, digestion, sweating, etc. that maintain our life and keep us alive. The nerves of the automatic nervous system are attached to the smooth bone of the various internal organs. Okay, like head, like heart, alimentary canal, kidney, urinary bladder, in skin, gland. The automatic nervous system control and regulate the function of internal organ of our body, involuntary. Okay, next if we talk the second part, voluntary nervous system means those action which we need thinking and we are performed by us knowing are called voluntary action, like your exam, like you speaking to with your friend, writing a letter, dancing, cycling, kicking a football. Okay, the voluntary nervous system help us take voluntary action which are under the conscious of control of the brain. Now we are walking down to school at a slow pace. After covering some distance, we look at our watch and find that we are getting late. So we start walking very fast, and we can do this because of our voluntary nervous system is weak. When our eyes see time on the watch, they send this information to the brain through the sensory nerve, and the brain analyze this information and decide that since there is risk being late to school, so we should walk faster. And the brain sends the instruction to the walk faster to the muscle of our leg through the motor nerves, and the muscles of leg act accordingly to make us walk faster. So because these all are explained voluntary action. Okay, I hope you all understand PNS. In our next lecture, we talking about their central nervous system, where we studied about brain and spinal cord. Okay, thank you.